In Lagos, a moving protest with the #EndBadGovernment began at Ikeja on the bridge and concluded at Freedom Park in Ojota on the first day. Protesters and anti-protesters faced off across the broad road under the watchful eyes of law enforcement. Protest leaders vowed to extend their demonstration beyond 10 days until the government meets their demands. Protesters expressed grievances towards the current administration.
We are suffering. These market women cannot even afford, myself cannot even afford to get. Before you go chop 1 meal now, my brother, you go do like that money where you say you don't even get. Before you see them, before you go see them like this, so you can't see that money finish, it is valueless. You don't even get value for your own country. Is that a country we play for? We can't afford a meal again. My brother, hunger day! Be that as it may, hunger day! Hunger day. That's the movement. Hunger day. We are tired. We are sick. We must fight for the better and good cause of this nation.
If they can meet all these our needs, and then we are asking again that subsidy should be brought back, because the removal of subsidy has only done more harm than good to us. So we are requesting that they reverse the subsidy immediately and bring fuel price down to the tune of 100 naira. It is possible because we have that. We have the crude oil as a gift from God, and we have refineries. If our refineries are working, I see no reason why we should be paying that exorbitant prices for fuel.
Nigerians are not slaves. We are not slaves, and to that extent, our fundamental human right to freedom of assembly and movement cannot be restricted by anybody. So that if anybody makes an attempt to restrict that, we have a duty under the same constitution as a people to then take our destiny to our own hands. That's what has happened today. And that's why, despite what you have been hearing over the past few days, we actually started our protest from Ikeja under bridge, which was the place that we had announced our protest to start from. And we have marched from there up to here at Ojota. We are still on the streets. We are not entering the park. That's to demonstrate the fact that the voice of the Nigerian people is above the voice of anyone. Nobody, whosoever they are, can begin to dictate for a people who are free. That is what we have established today. The government has not even indicated they are interested in any dialogue. What we have done up to this morning is to threaten us and to say that we must not come out. So when we get to that bridge, we will cross it. So that the question of equilibrium or no equilibrium will be something that will be sorted out at that point. Let me just say this while rounding up that. While we are not averse to dialogue will only be had with representatives of the movement that are freely chosen by the movement itself, not people who just go to government house and claim to be speaking for the movement. So government must watch out for that. That if there's going to be any roundtable discussion, it should be with representative of the movement, elected right here within the movement itself.
A group of legal practitioners is ready to support any unjustly detained protesters. Despite a court order to stay inside the park for safety, demonstrators linger outside. Some men have dramatically removed their trousers in protest. As the protest unfolds, the city watches closely, awaiting the government's response to the growing unrest. Omolara Adebayo, reporting for iBrandTV News.